Hey guys, DJ AJ 101 here, and I had a request to kind of do this video, so I kind of felt obligated to do it, and I wanted to give you guys what are, I guess, some of my favorite apps that I use on, my iPhone and my iPad every day. Now, apps have become pretty much an ever-expanding part of all our lives as smartphone users and tablet users, whether you own, I don't know, an iPhone and you have a ton of apps on that, to an iPad and you have a lot of apps on that, or even your Android device and you have a boatload of apps on that. So we all use these applications. And, I read an article not too long ago, just to kind of throw the point out there, that had said, that there's these app stores and these app markets like iOS and Android that have hundreds of thousands of apps on them. Just an incredible amount of apps. And yet again, we only use about, I guess it's 5 to 10 main apps all the time. I mean, it's not like, even though we get more apps in the app markets in the app store with Apple, it's not like we keep downloading these useless apps. We might try them out and say, we don't want that and throw it out. So even though even more apps are coming about, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're using more apps on a daily basis. We usually have a couple of main drivers, in my case, quite a few main driving apps that I check pretty much all the time if I'm on my iPhone, and definitely a lot of the time if I'm on an iPad. So it kind of varies and it really depends. But I'd like to give you guys a countdown what are my most used apps that I use pretty much on a daily or bi-daily basis all the time. I mean, these are really the main apps, and I got it down to 10 of them. I really wanted to make it a little bit simpler than just throwing out a bunch of them. I use a lot of apps. I'd say probably between 15 and 20 on a weekly basis, but these are the main ones that I use basically daily or bi-daily all the time, and some of these are definitely my daily driving apps. But my most daily used app has to be messages, text messages. I'm a big texter. I'm constantly texting people all the time, and it's ridiculous. I could not live without the messages app on my iPhone and my iPad, because you can of course send messages across across the iOS platform. Really a great app. I use it all the time. Great application to use. And moving on, staying Apple centric, I guess you could say, is the mail application. I get a ton of email all the time, either from you guys and messages and comments on YouTube videos, to just kind of businessy email that I use for my DJing business. And I'm always connected with email, emailing people all the time. I get quite a few emails a day. I don't even know how many. I usually respond to them as quick as I can. If I'm on my iPhone, my iPad, my Mac, they're all linked together, so it's nice to have cohesive email and just respond to them as I see fit. But mail, big driver for me. Mail app is a great app. The YouTube app is also another big app for me, because of course I'm a huge YouTuber and I make YouTube videos. Yay! Not really, but no, I make YouTube videos, and I'm always checking your guys' comments and checking views on videos, and definitely checking out my subscribers as well, my subscribed videos that I'm subscribed to. So I'm always watching videos and commenting, stuff like that. So the YouTube app is also another main driver for me. Great application on my iPhone and my iPad, always checking that out. And keeping one more time with the Apple-centric theme, can't talk today. Safari is another main driver for me. I'm always looking stuff up on the internet. Safari is a lot better in my opinion on the iPad with more screen space than it is on the iPhone. But usually if I'm with my iPhone or my iPad, I'll usually use my iPad first if I need to look something up and kind of get in there and like to see the details. But if I just want a pocket device, of course, like my iPhone, and maybe that's the only one I have with me, usually works out pretty well. Safari, another big app for me. And last but not least, at least sticking with the Apple main apps that come on your iPhone, at least, maybe Android's a little bit different. And but sticking with the Google theme anyways, is Google Maps. I use Google Maps all the time to track street information from driving to times it would take me to get places, constantly looking stuff up. It's really kind of replaced my GPS in a way for light travel, whenever I need to, go to a place and check it out and see what the heck is going on. I usually use Google Maps, check it out, zoom in there, street view, all that stuff. Great application. Use it all the time on my iPhone. That's okay. Now that's ending off with the Apple-centric apps, the one that come on your iPhone, let's say. So now let's get to some third-party apps. I also use a few third-party apps as well. Facebook is a huge one for me. I use Facebook all the time, either to wish friends happy birthday or check what the heck is going on. It's all about Facebook and Facebook all the time. And I really don't like this constant thing that they're doing on the desktop with the Facebook themes and stuff. It drives me nuts. So it's like I'd rather have a little bit more reliable mobile app that always really looks the same, unless people update the timeline. It's like not that I'm dissing the timeline, but I'm just saying little bit fan of the older way. But Facebook, anyways, getting back on track. Another one of my main applications I use all the time. Also, sticking with the social media, Twitter. Twitter is a huge app. Ever since I joined Twitter, I've been a huge Twitter advocate, really a social media advocate on top of that. So I use Twitter all the time, seeing what people's articles, they're posting on Twitter, seeing what people are up to, seeing latest YouTube videos, because a lot of people keep their YouTube videos of all the people that I'm following on Twitter. Great application if you are a social media advocate like me and want to keep up with a lot of people. Definitely follow them on Twitter. Shazam is another main app that I cannot go without, just giving my 5 cents on. I love Shazam. I actually paid for it when I first got my iPhone, and it's been a great application, worth every one of the $3 or $2 whatever I spent on it at the time about 2 years ago. But great application. I use it all the time. Of course, I DJ, as I told you guys, so I'm constantly checking out the new music, getting tags and stuff like that. Oh, what's this song, that song? And even older songs that I haven't heard in a long time, it's like, okay, who sings that? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm always using Shazam. Great application for me, and definitely if you want to check out newest music. And maybe I'm giving you guys this recommendation. Maybe you guys never heard of Shazam. You basically hold it up to your your speaker, and it tags who the song is and who's singing it. So it's a really great app. Use it all the time. Another one of my daily driver third-party applications on my iPhone is the Weather Channel app. Now I know the iPhone has the little thing where you pull down and you get the menu. Kind of like this. Where you pull down and you get whatever that is, and you can push it back up. If I can even do it. So yeah, you pull it down, has the weather up there. I like that weather on a glance, but if I'm definitely checking out a more advanced forecast and I want to get the percentages on where you think it's going to, what the precipitation chance is going to be, and also the actual weather radar map to kind of see what rain is going to be coming down. The Weather Channel app has done me great privileges using it all the time, doing that, especially when I want to be out and about and I don't really know if it's going to rain and it's cloudy and it's like, okay, is it going to rain? No, the radar's not showing anything, so okay, we're all good. But Weather Channel, another main application that I use all the time. And last but not least, I am a tech junkie, as you guys may know, so I like Gadget. And Gadget is a great application. I use it on my iPad and my iPhone each and every day, looking up what the new tech stories are going to be. And it's a huge part of my life, and also along with Mac Rumors and everything else that I kind of search on the browser, which kind of fits in with Safari, but I use the Gadget app all the time to kind of get the latest tech information and constant things that are coming out and push notifications and all that great stuff. Great app for me to know what's going on and maybe to update you guys on some stuff in a video like this if it's important enough. And maybe if I feel like you guys would enjoy me rambling kind of like I am right now about some newer technology or whatever's coming out. But anyways, guys, that is my list of applications. Holy mackerel, there are a lot of apps over there. But these are my main driving apps that I use daily, and by daily, like I just said, a lot of them are daily applications that I use. Plenty of them are daily applications that I use, but I use them all the time. And you want to know what? This might change, but I usually switch up a couple apps every now and again. I usually play a few games and stuff like that, but not as my daily driver. These are usually the apps I use all the time, like I just said. Enough of me rambling about what I like to use. What do you guys like to use? This is just on my iPhone and my iPad. I'm mainly an Apple guy, but maybe you guys have some Android apps that you're saying, why didn't you mention this app? It's so great. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. What do you guys use? So please leave your comments below, or please feel free to send a video response as well on what your main driver applications are. These are mine, whether you like them or you don't, or maybe I gave you guys some suggestions on, hey, maybe I should start using that app. Definitely check them out. They are in the iOS App Store, and I'm sure plenty of these are available in the Android market as well. But anyways, guys, like I said before, please leave your comments below on what your favorite applications are. Also, feel free to rate this video up and subscribe if you happen to like my content. I do appreciate that. Also, feel free to check out my YouTube channel as well. Make a little bit of everything about tech content. This just happens to be the application day on my calendar. Not really, but I just felt like making an application video for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great one till then, guys.